Hi, my name's Katie. Whether this is the first time you are practicing with me or you're returning to practice again, welcome. Today's video is going to be a hip flow. So whether you are looking to find some openness through the hips or you've got a lot of tension being held there and you're just trying to invite some softness into the body, then this flow is hopefully going to help you. We are going to start laying on your back. So just take a moment to pause if you need to grab any blocks or straps or anything like that to help you with your practice. And I'm going to lay down on your back and take the feet as wide as the mat, drop the knees in together. And we're going to bring the hands down onto the belly and get yourself comfortable, just lifting up the shoulders and the hips, replacing them back down. And then take a long breath in through the nose. And a slow exhale through the mouth. And again, inhaling in through the nostrils, exhale slowly through the mouth. And give yourself a couple of moments just to arrive ready for your practice, focusing in on the breath. Allowing the belly to rise up under the palms of the hands and soften back down towards the spine. Do a couple more. Last one. And then bringing both knees in towards you and have a little rock from side to side. You can start to flatter the eyes open now if they're closed. I'm going to keep the left leg tucked in towards the chest and extend the right leg towards the ceiling. So push out through the heel of the foot and breathe here, real hugging in with that left knee. So through your practice, if possible, if you've not got cold or bunged up or anything, then breathe in and out of the nostrils. Switching over, bring this right knee down and extend through the left leg. Toes coming towards the shin. You relax the shoulders. Breathe here. Now bring that left knee in. You're going to rock your way up into seated and then come round onto all fours. So stacking your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees for tabletop. Spread the fingers wide. You're going to take the right knee, bring it in towards you and then take it out and round to the side. So you're circling the knee round. And if you can, keep the heel in close towards the sit bones as you circle round. I'm going to do that a couple more times. And release. Doing the left side now, so bring the left knee in, circle it out and round, and bringing some rotation in through this side of the hip now. And relax, bring that knee down. We're going to tuck the toes, lift up the tailbone through into downward facing dog. So lifting the knees, continue to spread wide through the fingers, and we're going to pedal the heels up and down. Good. Alright, now step the feet wide at the back of the mat. Walk the hands back towards your feet. You're going to lower down into Malasana, into yogi squat. So if you're on your toes with this, don't worry. Okay, you can place blankets or blocks underneath the heels of your feet. Just going to be here for a couple of breaths. Relax the hands down, lifting up And then walk yourself back into downward facing dog. Good. Take the right leg up towards the ceiling. Then bend the knee, bringing the heel in, and take the knee out to the side. So you're coming into an open hip three-legged dog. Yeah, relax the head. And as you bring the knee out to the side, you're pushing down the heel of the left foot towards the floor. Release the right foot down. Extend the left leg towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, heel in, and then take the knee out to the side. Good. Relax the head. Breathe here. Keep the fingers spread wide, pushing down through the hands. Release that right foot down. You gaze between the hands and step or walk the feet to the top. Good. Folding forward, bring the hands to the elbows. Okay, so you can have the knees bent here, especially if you're practicing first thing in the morning. If it's feeling extra tight, then just put a soft bend in and then relax the head down. Release the hands down towards the mat. Keep them there for a couple of moments. And roll yourself all the way up into standing. Good. Starting with the weight in the left leg, you're going to bend the knee and bring the right foot across the top of that left leg. Drop the knee down towards the floor and flex the foot. So you're looking a little bit like that, okay? And then from here, you're going to sink down through the hips as if you're coming into your chair pose, okay? And you can keep the hands on the waist, or you can bring them to heart center. Okay, find a spot to focus on in front of you, gaze to it, and allow the breath to flow, nice and steady. Good. Keep strong in the left leg as you come up into standing. Then you're going to take that right knee out in front of us. And then behind into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Extend through the arms, gaze down to the left hand. So you've got your front knee over the ankle. And then gradually open it over to the little toe side of the foot. Okay, breathe, soften the shoulders. One more breath. Release either the forearm down to the thigh as you reach the right arm overhead, or you can take the hand down to a block on the inside of the foot, or if you can get that shoulder in to the inside of the knee, maybe take it underneath and wrap around for a bind. Okay, if the arm's overhead, you're gazing up towards the right hand. If you're in the bind, then gaze towards the ceiling. And then press down into the back foot. Yeah, wherever you are, we're going to cartwheel the hands round. Frame this front foot as you turn on the back foot. And then sweep the left foot straight through and up into a three-legged dog. Yeah, spread the fingers wide, gaze to the knee or the belly in this position, okay? Breathe. Right, exhale, release that left foot to the floor. Gaze between the hands, you're going to step or walk the feet forward. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips or hands to shins. And then folding, releasing the head down. Yeah, take the palms together, inhale up. Exhale, Tadasana. Yeah, now placing the weight into the right foot and bring the left foot across the top. Flex and drop the knee out to the side, let's sink down through the hips. Come up into standing, strong, and then bring that left knee out in front. Back into Virabhadrasana 2. Gaze down to the right hand this time. Okay, so if you can tuck the tailbone under slightly, keeping that knee over the ankle. Breathe here. Release the arm either to the thigh, to the inside of the foot, or take a bind. Okay, open the body up, so roll back through the right shoulder, through the hip. Gaze down to the big toe. We're going to cartwheel both the hands around, frame that foot. Right leg straight up into a three-legged dog. Breathe here. Gaze to the knee or the belly, and then push down through the heel of the left foot. One more breath. Release the right foot down. Okay, shift yourself forward into plank. So take the shoulders above the wrists and then come down to the knees, release the toes. Come down halfway, so lowering down, keep the elbows hugged in, and then when the shoulders and elbows align, start to push into the hands. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, breathe here, big breath in and out. Gaze between the hands. We're going to step the right foot forward to the top of the mat. Come down to the back knee, toes down. Inhale, reaching up. You can keep the hands shoulder width. If it feels comfortable, take the palms together, Anjali Mudra, and gaze to the thumbs. Release the hands down to the floor. We're going to drop the right knee out to the side, so you'll start to come onto the little toe side of the foot. Okay, so that knee is dropping out. You can stay here or start to twist towards the right leg. And as you twist, the left hip is dropping down towards the mat. Okay, remember this is the optional part. You can just stay facing around towards the top of the mat with the knee out to the side. And breathe. And return back round to center. And we're going to heel toe this foot out to the outside edge of the mat into lizard pose. Now if you have a block, feel free to use it here. You can stay on the hands or come down onto a block or onto the forearms. You're going down inside that knee. So take a deep breath in and then exhale. Invite as much softness as you can through the hips. You're going to keep that knee above the ankle. Steady breaths in and out. If you're down on a block or your forearms, come up onto the hands. Okay. Walk this foot back to center. Okay. Sink the hips back. You can walk the hands back with you. Inhale. Exhale, fold over this right leg and gaze to the big toe. Okay, shoulders are soft, your jaw's staying soft. Release the foot down, walk the hands back to the top. You're going to tuck the toes, lift the back leg back into downward dog. Take a breath here. Forward into plank. Lower down, chaturanga, or come to the knees again. Lower in. And then inhale, lifting up through the chest, push into the hands. Exhale, downward dog. Step the left foot through to the top of the mat, down to the knee. Toes released. Inhale, low lunge, option to gaze to the thumbs in Anjali Mudra. Exhale, take the hands down. Drop the knee out to the side. Okay, you can twist towards that left knee. Release the right hip down towards the floor. Okay, if this becomes at all, because it's quite strong in the wrist as well, you can always come onto your fist for anything with the wrists, okay? Come back to center. We're going to heel toe that foot out into lizard, so left side. See where you're at in here, whether you need a modification, if you need a block or anything. See how it feels. And breathe. If you're down on a block or your arms coming up onto the hands, let's walk this foot back to center. Sink the hips back, inhale. Exhale, fold, gaze to the big toe. Release the foot, frame it with the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Forward into plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Remember to keep those elbows close. Exhale. Downward dog. Now, coming through into Malasana, I'm going to give you the option. You can step one foot at a time, either side of the foot. Or from downward dog, you're going to hop the feet either side down into Malasana. Okay, bring the elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together, and lift up tall through the spine. Breathe here. Good, lowering down. Okay, extend the legs out in front of you. Take a big breath in, inhale. Exhale, fold towards the feet. Now you can place your hands on your shins, you can take hold of the toes or use a strap, wherever you want to. Remember, you can bend the knees here as well. Wherever you're at, folding forward. Inhale, come up, bend this right knee, bring it in towards you, and then drop it out to the side. We're going to take a twist. Right hand comes behind, left hand across to the right knee. Okay, flex the foot on the left side. Inhale. Exhale, twisting round. And you can, if you want, lift the right hand, reach around, take hold of the thigh. Otherwise, just keep the fingertips behind you. Exhale, release, turn around to face the foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Again, hands on the leg, take a strap, or hands to the foot. If you reach past the foot, take a hold of the wrist as you fold. And this right knee is coming down soft towards the floor. Inhale up. We're going to come straight to downward dog, or we're going to vinyasa. If you're doing vinyasa, cross it over the ankles, Up onto the feet, hands, and then stepping or hopping back into plank. Lower down, option for knees to the floor. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Gaze between the hands, step yourself back through into seated. Extend the right leg out. Left knee drops to the floor. And twisting over towards the left side now. Breathe in, get length in the spine. Exhale, twist. Exhale, round to the front. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release, coming up. Take the soles of the feet together. Okay. Hands around the toes. Drop the knees out to the side. If you've got pillows or blocks, you can put them underneath the legs, okay, if you need that support. Okay, big breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. So you're coming forward from the hips rather than rounding through the back. And then you can rest the elbows onto the calves as you fold. Inhale, come up. Slide the feet further forward. Exhale, round. Release the head towards the feet. And then inhale, slowly coming back up. You're going to draw your knees back together and lay down onto your back. So knees are bent, palms down next to you. And I want your feet about hip distance apart. Okay. Inhale, press down into the feet and lift the hips towards the ceiling. Okay. Option to roll the shoulders under and interlace the fingers. So you probably watch your belly move from here. So focus on that movement. Big belly breaths. One more. And release. If you've got the shoulders, you can roll them back out. And move the knees from side to side. And keeping the knees bent, take the right foot across the top of the left leg. This might be enough for your hips, okay? This might be enough for you to stay here. If not, you can bring the left leg in towards you, clasping around the thigh or round in front of the shin, okay? Good. Relax both feet back to the mats. Now switching over so the left foot comes across the top, hug it in. You know, it might feel different on this side. That's the thing, particularly with the shoulders and the hips, you can feel quite different on each side of the body. So maybe you need to do something different here. See how you feel. And release both feet down. Okay, take the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out, Supta Baddha Konasana. So with the knees coming out again, prop with pillows if you want to, or blocks. And I'm going to bring the hands down next to the body, palms facing up. Okay, close off the eyes, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, relax the shoulders down, relax your jaw. Now let space between your brows to soften. You can slow the breath down. Just So allowing the knees to fall out to each side, opening the hips, creating more space through the whole of the front of the body here. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to stay here and relax for a little bit longer, or you can bring your knees together, hug them in towards the chest and rock gently from side to side. Good. Rolling over onto your right side, pause there, and then you can bring your hand to the floor, help press you up and back into seated, starting to open the eyes. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's helped your hips a little bit. Again, if you are practicing this in the morning, just remember your hips and your hamstrings do tend to be a bit tighter. So if you did like this flow, if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up, leave any comments. You know, it's all really appreciated. As a small business, it means a lot to me. So thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your week, until I see you again. Thank you.